old system and very long customer relationship in Sweden, and both Scania and in Sweden had a very, very long history with Siemens, and they actually choose to go with Cerner for the next generation. And the Siemens system that was widely used in Scandinavia earlier, the Melior system, was actually created with Siemens and the Sahlgrenska University Hospital in Gothenburg some 30 years ago. And now Gothenburg and the West region also choose to continue with Cerner as the vendor of their Millennium system. So I would say, in a sense, Cerner had customer relation, and they knew quite a lot about their customers when offering the next generation. So in a sense, it's quite interesting, of course. I would say their system is probably less integrated, and the expectation is extremely tight integration of the system from a user perspective, and I probably will see some disappointment when they realize that it's not as integrated as they expect it to be.
Integrated. Sorry to interrupt, but integrated to what?
To a user perspective, because if you look at this Cerner solution from a user perspective, you see that they have different subunits or different parts of their suite that is slightly different, and it's not, and probably it's because they bought the system or it was developed a little bit elsewhere. So at least from a user perspective, you see that it's not, you see that it's slightly different, the different modules of the system. So, and that is usually problematic from a user perspective, because then you aren't accustomed and you feel that, this is a module that is working in a different way than another module. So that will probably be an issue. If you look at, and this is something that is similar from, I would say, Epic and Cerner, they're developed for the American healthcare system, and the American healthcare system is actually, the business driver is very different from the European healthcare. So I doubt that it won't be without some efforts for Cerner to really have it work in a nice way for the Swedish healthcare system. I think that will be rather challenging for them. And if we look at the first year in UK healthcare, they had great problems in having a good adoption to the UK healthcare system, and I would suspect that we will have similar problem, although not as large or great as in UK, because UK healthcare is more similar to Swedish healthcare than to American healthcare system. So yeah. In a sense, they probably learned quite a lot in UK. If we look at Epic is a much more integrated, and you see that the architecture and the user interface and whatever is much more, the architecture and the overall design